What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Samurai Radio Sports Network. And I have to start this video off by saying, look at the time in the bottom right corner. It is 1:17 p.m. I work in 40-ish minutes. And this is the first time in almost 2 years that's pretty much like about a year and a half. No, more, really. Yeah, about a year and like 7 months or something since I stopped consistently posting that I felt this urgency to get a video up. I was cooking my my lunch for work and everything, and go up to shower. I'm literally dressed for work right now. Excuse me. And I was like getting out of the shower, and I saw a tweet from someone I follow talking about how they were like, oh, my official playoff things, and I was like, holy shit, I forgot to write a video or record a video. And I freaked. I can't lie. It was kind of a good feeling to be a little freaked out. But here we are. We're gonna go through this probably quickly, and get this bitch up. So tonight's first game, Texans against the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs to win. I just kind of feel like Patrick Mahomes is gonna win that out, and I do want to have these by division or conference. Sorry. Jets, Bills. I'm going Bills. Colts, Jaguars. Colts, Dolphins, Patriots. This is not my bias. I just think that the Dolphins can win this game. Browns, Ravens. I'm going Ravens. Chargers, Bengals. Chargers. I'm going to throw a wild card and go Bengals, actually. Titans, Broncos. Now that they have Jadeveon Clowney, Von Miller's out for the season. Better quarterback and running game right now than the Broncos have. I'm going Titans. Raiders versus Panthers. I'm going to go with Matt Rule and the Panthers. Steelers, Giants. Steelers. Seahawks, Falcons. Seahawks, Eagles versus the Washington football team. I'm going Washington. Might be a shocker to some, but I'm going with Washington FC is what I'm going to call them. Or Washington FT, I guess. WFT. What the hell? Or what? Fuck the. I don't know. Bears, Lions. Packers, Vikings. I'm going to go Packers. Cardinals, Niners. Obvious. I'm going Niners. Buccaneers, Saints. I'm going Bucks. Cowboys, Rams. I'm going Cowboys. Week 1, Dunskies. Let's go into week 2. AFC, Bengals, Browns. I'm going to go with the Browns on Thursday night. Bills, Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Bills. Broncos, Steelers. I'm going to go with the Steelers. Jaguars, Titans. Again, Titans. Chiefs, Chargers. Chiefs, Ravens, Texans. I'm going Texans, actually. Vikings, Colts. I'm going to go with the Vikings on this one. 49ers, Jets. 49ers. Patriots, Seahawks. I'm going Seahawks. Used to be a good game, not anymore. Although Cam, I think will be fine, but I'm gonna have the Patriots starting 0-2. I know it's a shocker. Saints, Raiders, Saints, Giants, Bears, Giants, Panthers, Bucks. I'm gonna go Bucks. Falcons, Cowboys, Falcons, Rams, Eagles. I'm gonna go with the Rams. Yeah, Lions, Packers, Washington versus the Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Cardinals. We're moving through. We are moving through week 3. Let's get this shit done with. And we're at 3 minutes. All right, we're going to go quick. Dolphins, Jaguars, Dolphins. Raiders, Patriots. Patriots. Texans, Steelers, Texans. Jets, Colts. Chiefs, Ravens. Chiefs. Rams, Bills. Football, Browns. Bengals, Eagles. Titans, Vikings. Actually, Titans. Panthers, Chargers. Bucks, Broncos. Bears, Falcons, 49ers, Giants, 49ers, Lions, Cardinals, Lions, Cowboys, Seahawks, Packers, Saints. Let's go, week 4. Broncos, Jets. I'm going to go with the Jets to get their first win. Jaguars, Bengals. Actually, no, I'm not. Thursday night game after a loss, I'm going Broncos. Jaguars, Bengals. I'm going to go with the Bengals. Steelers, Titans. Titans. Patriots, Chiefs, Bills, Raiders. Colts, Bears. I'm going to go with the Colts to get their first win. Or Bears to get their first win. Just kidding. I'm going to go Colts. I don't expect the Bears to be good against Mitchell Trubisky. Chargers, Bucks. I'm going to go with the Chargers in an upset. Browns, actually, no, I'm going Bucks. What am I saying? Browns, Cowboys, Seahawks, Dolphins, Seahawks, Ravens, Washington, Ravens, Vikings, Texans. Actually, Vikings. Primetime Kirk. Let's get it. Saints, Lions. I'm going to go with the upset and go Lions. Cardinals, Panthers. Cards, Giants, Rams, Eagles, Niners, Falcons, Packers. Although I expect I know I have the Falcons at 2-2. I expect them to have a good year, actually. Raiders, Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos, Patriots, Patriots. Um, Bengals, Ravens, Ravens. Jaguars, Texans, Texans. Bills, Titans. I expect the Titans to keep it rolling. Colts, Browns, Colts. I don't think I have the Browns winning a game yet. Oh, no. They have one, too. Cardinals, Jets. This is where I think the Jets get their first win. Eagles versus Steelers. Actually, Eagles. I'm not really high on the Steelers this year. But, yeah, as you can tell, they're 2-3 here. I'm not very high on them. Dolphins, Niners. Niners. Chargers versus the Saints. I'm going to go Saints. Do the Chargers win a game yet? Yeah, one. Bucks and Bears. Bucks. Even though it's on Thursday night, I kind of have a feeling that maybe the Bears could get an upset. But anyways, Panthers, Falcons, Falcons. Rams, football team, football team. Giants, Cowboys, Cowboys. But I think the Giants can win that game. Vikings, Seahawks, Seahawks. Although, again, I think that the Vikings are going to have a good season. Chiefs, Colts. Steelers, Titans, Dolphins, Jets, Ravens, Lions, Giants, Panthers, Vikings, Packers, Niners, Cowboys. Week 7. Browns, Dolphins, Bills, Ravens. Actually, Steelers in an upset. No, Ravens. What am I kidding myself? Chiefs, Texans, Niners, Bucks, Eagles, Falcons, Cowboys. I think they're going to be better this season under Mike McCarthy. Saints, Seahawks, Bears in an upset. Fuck it. Let's throw a couple in there. Let's throw a few in there. Okie dokie, artichoke. Titans, Bengals. I have the Titans at 6-0. Upset City. Let's fucking run it. Patriots. Obviously, I'm just kind of. Look, we're going through this very quickly, okay? Because by the time I would have gotten home, this video wouldn't have been able to go up, and it would have been a travesty. Patriots, Bills. I'm gonna go with the Patriots to be. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Raiders, Browns. Raiders pick up a win, I think. Jets, Chiefs. Chiefs going to blow them the fuck out of the water. Jaguars are going to continue. I think they're going 0-16. Chargers, I think, will win. Rams, Dolphins. This is honestly a pick 'em because I feel like this could go either way. But they did re-sign Jalen Ramsey. I think it depends. I'm going to go Dolphins here, but I think that this could easily become a Rams win. Colts, Lions. I'm going to go Colts over the Lions. Actually, no. I'm going Lions over Colts. I think the Colts are going to be really good. I think the Colts, the Titans, and the Chiefs are Chiefs, obviously, but I think the Colts and the Titans are going to maintain their dominance. Or at least the Colts are going to become more dominant with Phillip Rivers. I think the Titans are going to remain. I think the Chiefs are going to be very good, obviously. I beat the Falcons beating them. Vikings. I think the last time the Packers, whoever won that last matchup, I think loses this one. The Vikings lost the first one, so I think they win the second, especially off of a rest. Yeah, I think they win. Saints over the Bears, Seahawks over the Niners, Cowboys over the Eagles, Bucks over Giants. Ravens over Colts, Texans over Jaguars, Raiders over Chargers, Patriots over Jets. Away team sweeps that side. I'm going to go Seahawks, Chiefs, Falcons, Titans. Actually, I'm going to go Bears in an upset. Dolphins Cardinals over the Dolphins. I kind of feel like the Dolphins win that game. Just kidding. Anything can happen, but I feel like the Dolphins win that game unless they contain Kyler Murray. I'm going to go Steelers over the Cowboys, Packers over the Niners, Giants over the Redskins, Lions over the Vikings, Saints over the Bucks. At 10, here we go. Colts beating the Titans. Titans lose 3 straight. Texans over the Browns, Steelers over the Bengals, Dolphins over the Jets, Broncos over the Raiders, Ravens over the Patriots, Packers over the Jaguars, Bills over the Cardinals, Eagles over the Giants again, I think. Lions beat Washington again. Panthers come back and beat the Bucks this time. I think the Seahawks will lose to the Rams. This is a mid-Sunday game. Rams coming off of a bye. Seahawks after beating the Niners the week prior. I think that the Rams win that game. Saints, I think, come back from their loss last season against the Niners and make the Niners drop. And Vikings beat the Bears. Steelers over the Jaguars. Ravens over the Titans. Actually, no. I'm flipping that. Titans over the Ravens. Patriots over the Texans in a surprise Cam Newton dominant game. What else are we going? I'm going to put Chargers over Broncos, Chiefs, Eagles, Colts. Colts. Packers. Bengals over Washington. Seahawks over Cardinals, Lions, Saints, Vikings, Bucks. Week 12, I have the Dolphins losing to the Jets off the bat, just so we're all aware. I have the Steelers over the Ravens, the Bills over the Chargers, the Colts over the Titans, and a must-win game for either of them, deciding the division. Bunch of 7-4s here. It's a very interesting quick thinking that I have to do, so I could be wrong. But remember, we're going to go week by week anyways. So eventually, like next week, we'll have weekly predictions. This is just kind of doing a mock season and kind of very quickly, obviously, and seeing what happens. Jaguars pull out a win to not go 0-11. Surprise at home. Upset. Minshew Mania. Texans over the Lions. Look, I have the Lions at 8-3. I think the Lions are going to do very, very good this season. I got to be perfectly honest. Just what I believe. Giants over the Bengals. Falcons over the Raiders. Pats over the Cardinals. Saints over the Broncos. Bucks over the Chiefs. I know, a little bit shocking, but I have the Chiefs getting their first loss here against the Buccaneer-led, Tom Brady-led Buccaneer team, excuse me. Cowboys over Washington. Panthers over the Vikings in a surprise. Actually, no, I'm going Vikings over the Panthers. Rams over 49ers, even though the Niners are coming off of a rest. Actually, no. Never mind. Let me scratch that. Niners are coming off a rest. Packers win and Eagles upset Seahawks in a payback game. Dolphins Bengals week 13. I've always said the Dolphins are going to win this game. Raiders versus Jets. I think the Raiders win that. Colts versus Texans, super big game because, we have this situation where Colts, Texans, Titans are all fighting for a spot. And whatever this works out, I think Titans will beat the Browns, which will push them over. And I think the Colts will beat the Texans, so that'll be an interesting top of the table. Patriots, Chargers. I'm going to go with the Patriots in this one. Broncos, Chiefs. I'm going to go Broncos in an upset against the Chiefs. Back-to-back losses for the Chiefs. Thursday Night Football, Ravens, Cowboys. I'm going to go with the Cowgirls. Actually, no. I'm going with the Ravens. I believe. Steelers, I think, beat Washington. I think the Vikings beat the Jaguars. I think the Bills upset the 49ers. Lions versus Bears. I'm going to have the Lions winning this one. Saints winning that one. Rams, Seahawks, Packers. Week 14, Chiefs are going to absolutely destroy the Miami Dolphins. That is going to be a game where I'm going to absolutely fucking cry. Titans will beat the Jaguars. Raiders over the Colts in an upset. Bills beat the Steelers. And Ravens over Browns. Patriots over Rams. Texans over Bears. Cowboys over Bengals. Broncos over Panthers. Seahawks over Jets. Chargers over Falcons. Buccaneers, Cardinals. Who won this first matchup between the Lions and the Packers? Because I think it's the same situation. Whoever won the first one loses the next. I think the Packers will lose this one. Actually, no, I think the Packers win this one. What am I talking shit for? 49ers bounce back and beat Washington, stay in the playoff hunt with the Vikings. And then the Eagles are going to beat the Saints. My prediction. Week 15. Thursday night football. Interesting little matchup. Chargers versus Raiders. The battle of the West Coast. I'm gonna have the Chargers winning that game, bringing their total to 5-9. Bills, I think, beat the Broncos, move themselves up to 10-4. Texans versus Colts. This kind of decides that last playoff spot, really. 8-5, 8-5. I think the Texans pull it out with Billy O'Stooge, as the Pat McAfee likes to call him. Dolphins Patriots. I think the Dolphins drop a second time to the Patriots and Bill Belichick, this time at home. They drop for a second straight week. Last week to the Chiefs, this week to the Patriots. Jaguars versus Ravens. Steelers versus Bengals. Steelers, Browns, Giants. I'm gonna go with the Browns to pull out a victory, bring themselves to 4-10. Kevin Stefanski probably fired. Jets, Rams, Lions, Titans. I'm gonna go with the Titans. Chiefs, Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints in a close victory. Buccaneers, Falcons. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Actually, I'm gonna go Falcons on that one. Seahawks versus Washington. Seahawks, Panthers, Packers, Vikings, Bears, Vikings at home. Eagles, Cardinals, 49ers, Cowboys, Niners. Bringing the interesting situation of who fights for that first round bye, because they don't get a first round bye, but they do. Broncos, Chargers. I'm going to go with the Broncos to get the W. Yeah. Browns, Jets. I'm going to give this one to the Jets. I'm going to give the Dolphins the win against the Raiders in Vegas because there's no fans. Colts over the Steelers. I'm going to go Steelers instead of Colts. I think the Colts start to drop off a little bit from their kind of fun run that they had. Bengals, Texans. I think, attempt to secure that spot. Bills, Patriots. I think the Bills beat the Patriots and kind of make this a last week kind of when you're in situation for the Patriots and Dolphins situation there. I don't expect the Patriots to be horrible this season, especially with Cam Newton, but I do expect the Bills to be very good. And I expect the Chiefs to be good, and I think that this is kind of how the Ravens, I think, could either go 10-6 or 8-8. That's kind of how I truthfully feel. But I expect the Steelers to bounce back. I don't think they're going to be great, but I expect them to be okay and make the playoffs. I don't expect any of these teams, except for the Colts. Obviously, some of these can go either way, though. The Colts could win this one, yada, yada, yada. But I think the Steelers will. Actually, no. I think the Colts win that spot, to be perfectly honest with you. Chiefs secure first, I think, almost pretty much almost be secured. Excuse the long video in my voice. Jesus Christ. I'm going through this fast. Bears over the Jaguars. Sure. Giants over the Ravens. No. Titans over the Packers. No. Vikings over the Saints. No. Friday. I don't know how I feel about that. It's possible. No fans, maybe. I don't know. 49ers, Cardinals, Niners, Panthers over Washington. I'm going to go Lions in an upset of the Buccaneers and kind of making this another little situation of who's going to get in. Rams, Seahawks. I think Seahawks secure. And then Eagles over the Cowboys. I think the Eagles win, making this another situation where Cowboys are going to miss the playoffs. I expect the Eagles to be another playoff team and then lose. Ravens over Bengals, Dolphins over Bills, which would then mean the Dolphins would not make the playoffs but would finish 9-7, which I think is very comfortable for them. Steelers, I think, win that game and move over both the Patriots and the Colts in this situation once these games are over. Chiefs beat the Chargers and secure the 1 seed and the bye. The Colts beat the Jaguars. The Patriots beat the Jets. The Titans and the Texans, I think that the Texans win that game and kind of move up and get a bye essentially, but home field, which doesn't really matter right now. Broncos, Raiders, I think Broncos win that one. Packers, Bears, I think the Packers pull that out. I think the Falcons beat the Buccaneers here and the Bucks finish 10-6. I feel like that's very formidable, to be honest with you. Vikings, I think, beat the Lions, which moves the Buccaneers up, funny enough. Which secures a spot for the Vikings, because if not, the Lions get the spot and the Vikings don't. I think the Vikings make the playoffs. I expect the Lions to be very good, but you know how it is. It's the Lions. Eagles over Washington. Cowboys over the Giants. But of course, that's a game that's just a throwaway. It doesn't really matter. Saints, Panthers, Saints, Seahawks, Niners. Niners actually, I feel like, pull off this win. And then Cardinals, Rams. I'm going to give it to the Rams, which means that the Packers will finish with the 1 seed going 13-3. Perfectly feel that, and it's crazy. 3 of them, 2 would face 6, 2 would face 7, 3 would face 6, and 4 would face 5. As we go into the wild card weekend, Colts over the Texans. Texans, I think, beat the Colts, and the magical run for the Colts ends there, even at 10-6. Titans, Ravens. I think the Titans continue to have the Ravens number and win. Bills, Patriots. I think that the Bills pull this one off. Patriots players in terms of Cam Newton and stuff like that, yeah, they've lived in that moment, but you don't have Tom Brady. I think it makes it harder. 49ers versus the Eagles. I think the Niners beat the Eagles. I think the Buccaneers, at least a year, stops against the Seahawks, and I think the Vikings go back-to-back wins against the Saints. Yes, you heard it here first. In this situation, I have the Texans beating the Bills, the Chiefs beating the Titans, the 49ers beating the Seahawks, and the Packers beating the Vikings, leaving this at another situation. Texans, Chiefs. Chiefs win to get to the Super Bowl. 49ers win to get to the Super Bowl. And I think the 49ers get their revenge and win the motherfucking Super Bowl. That's kind of how I have that playing out regardless, is Chiefs, Niners in the Super Bowl. How everything else goes, who knows? I think the playoff teams are pretty set besides the Steelers. You know, that could be anything like that. And then this is how I do feel this will go as well. Records are probably wrong, but, you know, I don't think the Buccaneers are going to be amazing. I think that they're going to struggle. I think the Vikings and Lions are going to shock some people and do good. One of them will make the playoffs, the other won't. And I think that the Falcons are going to kind of bounce back and have a better year, but I don't expect them to make the playoffs. And I think the Eagles just make it out because I think the Cowboys choke like the Cowboys always do. Hope you guys did very much enjoy this video. I will see you guys next time. And as always, peace.